This is the official announcement, the launch, the green light, the sign for go. From this moment forward, we're building something real. We're talking mindset, money, marketing, mentorship, mistakes, all of it. Because winning isn't just about getting the bag. It's about building with meaning. It's about aligning with your purpose and staying true to it. So welcome to This is Winning podcast show. This is your invitation to grow, to lead, to build, to win. I'm your host, Sensei Eli Guzman. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Let's begin. Mom, thank you for being here. I wanted you to be the first person on my podcast, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to interview you. And I want to say that I'm grateful to have a mom that supported me in my business and through all the obstacles that we had through the years of getting the business started. And you were there, you were a witness to all of that. And what I want to do is just kind of, be the one to thank you and appreciate the time that you invested in me growing up and the values that you taught me. And I just want to make sure that the people that are listening out there, if they have questions or they have a son or someone that, wants to do great things in life and have a purpose for their being here on this earth, I want to give them the opportunity. But I just want to say thank you, Mom, for being here. And I'm grateful that you're still here. And, I'm in my 50s now and my mom is still here, and I'm just grateful. So thank you, Mom, for being here.
You're so very welcome, You're so very welcome. It's been a journey with martial arts.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Mom, what do you think was my hardest challenge when I first opened my school?
There's always challenges every day. But I think to keep going, you have that determination to just keep going. Never give up.
So one of the things that I remember is, I used to work a full-time job, and I had 3 kids at the time. And Gigi was 1 year old. And of course the kids were in elementary school. So I would work a full-time job and then go pick up the kids and then take the kids to the dojo and then start classes. And so I remember without you being there to help me with the front desk and stuff, it was very challenging. So I think any kind of person that wants to start a business, and they have a family and they have to work in order to get the business up and running, those are the biggest challenges. You got to be able to really love what you do. And I think you have to have a passion and a purpose for what you do. And so I look back and I see a blessing, having my mom being able to be there and watch me build the business, from the ground up. And so it was interesting to me to look back and say, hey, what are the greatest things that could have happened, and I got to see you almost every day, because you would come to the dojo and
I go pick up the things for the dojo, go get their waters and do things that just to keep going.
Yeah. So we started on Mesquite Street, and that was like a tough neighborhood back in the day, but we were on the front page of the newspaper within the first couple of weeks, and it was something positive that went into that neighborhood. And we started something really good and a blessing to a lot of the kids, because we sponsored a lot of the kids that couldn't afford martial arts in that neighborhood. And a lot of those kids became like really great martial artists, and we were bringing people all over Las Cruces from rich people to the average person. And so we were bringing a lot of people and a lot of customers into that poor neighborhood, and it was kind of cool to watch that grow. And so we outgrew it, and then we went to a different location. But I think one of the blessings that I always will remember is that I was able to spend time with you, and you know, you were able to be there with the kids, and it brought everybody together. You know, we had, you know, Josh and Robert and Nicole, and all the grandkids would come over, and then
Yeah.
of course we had all of our cousins and everybody else, so it was, you know, that would come in to do classes as well.
And I take care of my grandbabies while we taught, because sometimes the other siblings would need help. So I take care of my Gigi, Rico, Vanessa. Vanessa.
Yeah, so we had a lot of good times in that Mesquite Dojo, and we were there for 7 years, almost 8 years before we moved to Main Street. And so I just wanted to kind of reminisce on those kinds of things that we did when we had the dojo on Mesquite Street.
Yeah, and then when you take the kids out to run the course out there at Klein Park, and then we get ready, go run out there and bring them back in, and night right there. But it was an awesome time of my life. It's a very memorable. Phase in my life.
Okay, so do you remember when I said, "Hey, Mom, I'm gonna start my business. I want to open up a karate school"? What was your thought when I told you?
We could do it. I had faith in you when I knew already from all of you, I had a goal of what you guys wanted to be.
And so, if you remember, like when I first opened the dojo, you know, you started working for me at the dojo, and so what did you like about, you know, helping me at the dojo?
Oh, I love the children. I love kids, and then just watching you be experienced with kids, the expressions, there was so much love and family unity there at that time. There still is, but I remember when you first opened, it was a unity of Eli Guzman. It was beautiful.
So what was your favorite, one of your favorite moments at the dojo that you can remember?
Oh, there's a lot of favorite moments. There was a little boy, I can't remember his name, but he used to always look in the mirror. It was, his dad was there, and he wouldn't pay attention. And he would love the mirror, he loved himself in the mirror. And that was one of the times, but, because I had never experienced the martial arts side of what it takes to get a belt and all this. So, and I think that is a very fantastic sport. It's a beautiful sport. Martial arts is a beautiful sport. And when I was young again, I would give it a go.
Very good. So being at the dojo, watching the kids, watching everybody, you know, progress in life and stuff, you know, you interacted with a lot of people, and a lot of people, when I run into them, they ask me, "How's your mom?" I guess you had an impact with the parents and stuff. So, you know, what was, you know, your moment that you wanted to continue to help me at the dojo?
Just to be there and watch what the kids, the expressions of their little expressions, their smiles, when you prayed, when they were praised of doing something good or doing a good, beautiful kick or kickboxing. It's just a very remarkable experience in itself.
Do you remember family ever being there?
Yes. Yes, Josh.
Josh, my brother, yes.
And Nicole.
Nicole was there too.
And Robert used to stop by because he lived in Deming at that time. But yeah.
So what are the most important lessons that you think I've taught the youth?
Confidence
Mm.
in themselves. That they can proceed. There's no such thing as you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just to accomplish something in life. And no matter which path you are given, to acknowledge, to be what you want to be. And you're a great example. All of you four are good examples.
What was your proudest moment in the last 25 years of watching me teach classes and run the business and doing the things, you know, what was...
Oh, when you broke the bricks.
When I broke the bricks.
Yes. When you broke those bricks. I think.
Well, I've broken many bricks, but I mean, there's a
Yes,
specific time when...
Yeah. The bricks and just you associating with the children. Is that...
So looking back, now that I'm a father, what makes you proud?
That I'm proud of all of you. I'm proud of what you've accomplished in your bit. It's hard. It's hard. Being your own business is hard, but you accomplished it with lots of love and kindness and determination.
What would you say to the moms out there who are raising a son who has big dreams but face obstacles?
Don't ever give up. Don't give up. Keep going. Just do what you want to do, and in a good way, and accomplish your dreams.
Accomplish your dreams, and that's what you would tell other moms, you know.
To give them encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it. There's no such thing as you can't.
Can you remember when my first inspiration was? When I tell people about this all the time, but you know, maybe you can remember, and then just throw a reminder, you know, the drive-in movies. What was it that you remember that caught my eye?
The Bruce Lee movies. We always, I kept an eye on when they would come out, and we would go to drive-in movies.
Mm-hmm.
The Fiesta.
Mm-hmm. And I remember seeing Bruce Lee on the screen, and it was just like, it was an inspiration to me to be able to
eyes would open. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was very interested in, and I just like was gravitated towards Bruce Lee, and of course you can see Bruce Lee behind me, behind my mom, you know, yeah. So she's kind of, you know, that's one of my inspirations that I'm growing up. One of the other things I wanted to bring up was when I was a kid, there was a book.
Yes.
Okay, do you remember what that book was?
It was a book from your dad, from the service that he had gotten in Germany or somewhere. And you used to sit down and look at it and just look at the pages and you would just look at the book and kept looking. You would, and at times you would get the book and you stay looking at it for a long, long time.
And I used to practice moves from the book too, as I remember. I used to like go into
pants.
I remember opening the book and being in a private place where I used to put like a fort over me, and I used to just look at the book, and I was just so inspired. Yeah, so so I was very inspired by, there's this book that my dad had, I guess, and I didn't know he brought it from Germany, but yeah, it was a book that I used to, it was a karate book, so
yes.
Yeah.
A martial art book. It was gray, I know that, it was gray.
Yeah, it's somewhere I remember, I have it somewhere put away, but I know it's been torn up and beat up already, so, but yeah, I remember that book.
Yeah.
Mom, thank you for being here. I thank you for the opportunity for us to have this conversation about, you know, when I first opened my dojo and coming into life, and all the memories that you've given me to be able to do what I do, and I'm grateful for the life that you gave me to help others and inspire others to become better at what they want to be in life. And so, you know, teaching perseverance, to these kids that, when it's hard, they got to keep on going, they got to keep moving forward. One of the things that I tell myself, constantly is God's love, move forward. So it's one of the things I tell myself every single day, like on a countless routine. And I'm just grateful that, God gave us the opportunity to be in this world and, for us to be able to help others and with our gifts. So I want to say thank you, Mom, for being here. And
you're very welcome.
And,
we're all on a mission here.
Absolutely. We're all on a mission. We're here to help others and make the world a better place. And I'm truly grateful for having a mom like you. And I love you, Mom, and I thank you.
I love you too, Mom. I love you. I love you all.
Thanks for listening. Follow for more episodes of This Is Winning Podcast Show. I'm your host, Sensei Eli Guzman. Keep faith in God and keep moving forward.